Now to another rapidly developing story tonight. The Lee County Sheriff announcing a second arrest in the murder of a Southwest Florida doctor, Teresa Sievers. This afternoon, the sheriff first announced the suspect, Jimmy Rogers, was arrested in Missouri. Then just a few hours later, he announced a second suspect, Wayne Wright, in Missouri also. The sheriff called Rogers on the left and Wright on the right in this picture accomplices. Dr. Sievers' sister tells us that second suspect, Wayne Wright, is the best friend of Dr. Teresa Sievers' husband, Mark Sievers, who is also, according to his Facebook page, from Missouri. 4 in Your Corner's Lisa Greenberg has been talking with Dr. Sievers' sister by phone today about the latest developments. She joins us live in the studio now. Lisa.
Amy, Teresa Sievers' sister tells me Curtis Wayne Wright was best friends with Mark Sievers. That's Teresa's husband. In fact, take a look at their pictures side by side. The resemblance is uncanny. Mark Sievers even lists Wayne Wright as his brother on his Facebook page. Dr. Sievers' sister tells me Wright was also at the funeral and actually hugged her.
Teresa Sievers' sister Annie, seen here in a previous interview with Fox 4, talked to me by phone tonight, saying she often told Teresa what they were to each other.
Soulmates. If we said it once, we said it a million times. I don't know what I would do without you, and I never thought I'd have to actually find that out.
She tells me she feels some closure after hearing about the arrests of these two men, Jimmy Rogers and Curtis Wayne Wright. Wright was at Teresa's funeral.
I'm disgusted. I hugged this man so tight, and I cried on his shoulder and said, thank you so much for being such a good friend to Teresa's family.
She says Wright seems to have a close connection to Teresa Sievers' husband, Mark.
I was told they've been friends since they were kids.
And Facebook seems to show them close as adults. Mark listing the suspect in his wife's murder as his brother. Facebook also seems to show the other suspect, Jimmy Rogers, was friendly with Wright. Annie says she didn't want to speculate about Wright's apparent friendship with Mark Sievers.
Obviously, it's a very strange connection. I already have my own ideas that I can't share with you right now.
She says she hasn't heard from her sister's husband as today's arrests were announced. And she's intrigued by the sheriff's suggestion that more announcements could be coming.
Now, from this moment going forward, I will wait every day to hear what comes out.
And as she waits to hear what comes next, she's bracing herself for the worst.
This is only the beginning. We're going to hear a lot worse, and when the trial comes, we're going to see a lot worse.
Now, she also told me that one suspect, Wayne Wright, did some computer work at Dr. Sievers' home in Bonita Springs. We reached out to Mark Sievers, calling him to ask about today's arrests, but we haven't heard back. Meanwhile, Teresa's sister says the family is waiting to hear what the sheriff says next.